Arsenal's clash with Liverpool tonight will bring back special memories for Gooners. The last time these two heavyweights squared up on a Friday night was May 26, 1989. Jamie McPhilimey, the son Perry Groves, recalls the night Arsenal sealed the title at Anfield. Claim your free £30 bet. Check out this new sign-up offer from Sunbets, and on that balmy evening at Anfield, Michael Thomas scored an injury-time goal to secure Arsenal a 2-0 victory and the old Division 1 title. Back then they ended up with the same points and same goal difference, but Thomas's strike snatched the title out of Liverpool's grasp due to goals scored. For players like Perry Groves, the greatest night of their career will never be forgotten. The screening of a new movie, aptly called 89, brought together the likes of Tony Adams, Lee Dixon, Thomas and Paul Davis. Groves, now 52, the substitute who helped create the space for Thomas, said, "It was the first time we had all watched it together as a large group." Michael Thomas scores the decisive second goal against Liverpool, George Graham's team, at the '89 world premiere in November. Jamie McPhilimey, the son Groves, recalls a famous night for the Gunners at Anfield. "After we won up there, we didn't get back to London until 3:30 a.m. and we went out on the lash at Winners in Southgate, so did not get home until 11 a.m. So, it was good to see the game again, all of us. We all have different memories and different perceptions of the day and the game." Tony Adams was convinced we had played three central defenders 5 or 6 times that season. "We were always 4-4-2. Paul Davis had forgotten we played 3 centre-backs against Liverpool. Paul Merson, Groves and Alan Smith celebrate in their dressing room. We all thought that it was strange our manager George Graham wanted to play this way as we needed to score twice. The gaffer sat us down and said, 'I really fancy us, but we are going to play 3 centre-backs.' We thought he had gone mad. That he had lost it completely. We knew we had to score twice, but his big thing was to get in at half-time 0-0, which we did. At the break, it was the only time the gaffer did a team talk when he did not give us a B********************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************** be. Normally, there were always mistakes pinpointed. News Group Newspapers Limited George Graham had a positive message for the Gunners at half-time. These are some of the best Premier League moments from Arsenal v Liverpool. I was like, we haven't touched the ball. But the gaffer said if we got a goal they would become tense. He was right. Smudge, Alan Smith, scored and the ref David Hutchinson was brave as Liverpool players surrounded him and tried to get to him to change his mind. They tried to say Smudge did not make contact with the indirect free kick, that it hit his nose and went in. The ref could easily have changed his mind. I could see the tension creeping and Liverpool knew they could lose it. Martin Hayes got on as a sub before me and I had the hump. But I soon came on and we went 4-4-2. The gaffer was the only one who really felt we could beat them 2-0, although obviously not with a second goal coming in the 92nd minute. Graham with the league championship trophy after the 2-0 win at Anfield. In the '89 film, we only then realised the tackles flying around in the final 20 minutes. Now, we'd all have got sent off. Even though he began his career at local club Colchester, Groves was a lifelong Gooner and there he was with the ultimate view of the best goal to end any season, regardless of Sergio Aguero's one for Manchester City against QPR in 2012. He added, John Barnes should have kept the ball in the corner and had he not done that today, he would have been absolutely panned. Kevin Richardson, chicken legs, did the ugly stuff and robbed Barnes. Our keeper John Lukic threw the ball out to Lee Dixon, because he did not have the energy to kick it. The players went into robotic state because, time and time again, we did this in training. Dicko went into autopilot, hit a decent ball into Smudge. Former striker Groves in action for Arsenal, he had a good touch. I ran off to the right, Tomo ran through, Alan Hansen came with me and there was a little gap. All the players were swearing at Tomo and shouting, shoot. As he got in, Ray Horton was going to foul him but, as he had said, Tomo had already missed a sitter so Ray was confident he would miss again. Scrobbelar says to this day he thought he had him. Grobbelaar went to the right and Tomo flicked it in. I thought, oh my god, he has only gone, and flipped and scored. I ran into all the Arsenal fans. It was pandemonium. Before we scored, we'd asked the ref, how long, and he said, you don't have any time. Liverpool had one more attack but we held on. We were the champions. Tony Adams hold the championship trophy at Anfield. I remember sitting in the dressing room after with Baldy, Steve Bold, and Paul Merson, with a trophy. We knew we were now part of Arsenal history. The Liverpool lads and coaching staff knocked on the door and congratulated us, which was classy. Coming back, we did not go more than 25 miles an hour due to all the Arsenal fans on the motorway. People say Pep Guardiola is brilliant but he has not reinvented football. George had read a book called The Naked Ape and it was about territory. He didn't think there was any point going up the day before and have negative banter at the hotel near Liverpool. So we went up on the day. There were vice presidents on the coach and we thought some of them had already died because we had not seen them for years. News Group newspapers limited Groves with the championship trophy outside Islington Town Hall in 1989. Some of them sat in our seats. We said, if we lose, this is your fault. We got them out and they sat at the front. Groves insists his team were in it for the medals, not the money, as the players could have earned more elsewhere. He added, in the old First Division, we probably had the 6th or 7th biggest budget. I was on £750 a week in 1989. The top players, like Tony Adams and David O'Leary, were probably on about £1,100. The bonuses were £350 a win, £150 for each appearance. At the end of the season in our contracts we got money pro rata. If we came fourth, it was £60 for every game, third £90, second £100 and first an extra £120 a game. Jamie McPhilimey, The Sun. Groves talks Sunsport through his memorable Friday night at Anfield. The English top flight has changed beyond belief. But being staged on a Friday night will spark an extra tingle of excitement when both teams walk out. Groves added, yes of course, it is still a special game. And it is on a Friday night as well. I would rather have Friday night games than Sundays at 1:30 p.m. I grew up with Friday night football as Colchester played 80% of their games at home with that kick-off time. It would be a good game. Both teams prioritize attack rather than defense, so it could be 4-3 either way. Or 3-2. You should get odds of 25/1 for a goalless draw. Oxlade's Arsene Wenger accuses Liverpool's Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain of sitting in a rocking chair and refusing to fight for his Arsenal place. It is Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool and maybe Spurs who are going for third and fourth place. I still think Arsenal have a great chance in the Europa League, and going into the later rounds Arsene Wenger will change his philosophy. The Europa League has also been good for Jack Wilshere and it is good to see him back. Also, we owe Liverpool one from the 4-0 defeat at Anfield earlier in the season. That was a terrible performance. Maybe Arsenal will exact revenge this evening. But whatever happens, nothing, ever, will beat that remarkable Friday night back in May 1989. Full Friday Premier League preview featuring Arsenal v Liverpool.